that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Chris, what you got?
So there was some GTA 6 leak stuff that kind of started dropping over this past weekend.
No.
I've barely been on the internet because of all this rehearsal, and I've seen all of this. It feels like this has been such a bigger deal than I thought it should be. But
I think the thing about it because I'm with you, I'm like, man, this is all over the place. There's been tons and tons and tons of follow up about it. And I have to assume, obviously, like Grand Theft Auto is one of, if not the biggest franchises ever. So I understand the draw to wanting more information about that. But it's like, I guess it's more the fact that I don't think Rockstar's ever really dealt with this kinds of stuff.
Really?
Interesting.
It makes it more newsworthy because, I mean, you have to, I feel like everybody already assumed a GTA 6 is being worked on. And I think everybody also assumed a GTA 6 is going to be forever before it comes out. I mean, I feel like that's Rockstar's
MO. Told us 6 was coming. I thought we talked about that on the show.
I don't remember. I mean, I feel like, didn't they just say it in like a cheeky, like wink, wink kind of thing? I don't think they've ever come out and been like, look, we're working on it.
Development had started.
I thought
or something
so
like that.
For some reason, because I thought that they were, one of the things they were saying was because we're working on GTA 6, that's why this is over here or something. I thought they had given a reason.
Yeah, I could have swore. Yeah,
so I even that though like wouldn't be surprising because I mean, again, it's their most valuable property.
Right.
Of course, they're working on a 6.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
I think the bigger thing about it, or the thing that's interesting, is that how the hacker supposedly got in, if the one person who's claimed responsibility is indeed the person who got them, which they're the ones who leaked the videos, so you have to believe that they were able to access a Rockstar's internal Slack channel. But also the way this, for anybody who's ever used Slack, like maybe I haven't used it the way that most people do, but I mean, why would all these videos be attached to the Slack? Or maybe they were linked to places on their server. I don't know. That's what's crazy. So I think, to me, the thing that's more interesting about this, which I didn't go watch all the videos, I just saw the few that news places were posting early on before Rockstar started saying, hey, you could talk about this story, when they acknowledged the actual leak, but they said, but just don't post the videos. Everything just still seems really, really far in advance or far early on. It just doesn't seem that advanced. I mean, I guess it's more than just block models moving around, which you would expect, but having come from 5. But then again, Rockstar or GTA games take forever to come out, so that's also not super surprising that all that footage looks relatively early in development.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if were people joking when they say it looks terrible. Like I was like, what do you mean it looks terrible? Like, obviously it looks terrible. Like, nobody knows how video games work. Like, people think that somebody just opens MS Paint and then, like, it just looks like GTA 5? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a huge process of elimination that goes through, even when it comes to the main character. Like, and I remember somebody released early footage of Control. That won a bunch of awards, and they're like, look, we won a bunch of awards for X, Y, and Z. This is what we used to look like. And so to me it's almost dope that you get to see what it looks like now, and then you'll get to see what it looks like when it comes out, and you get to be like, oh my gosh. But to me, it's shown some of this uproar and some of the things that people have been saying about the videos shows a really a real lack of understanding of how gaming works from the development standpoint, that people are dogging the way it looks.
Yeah.
I haven't followed a ton the commentary on it so much.
Yeah. Well, I've only seen it on Twitter. Like somebody will post it and then the comments will be like, this looks trash. And you're like, this looks trash? Are you serious? Like, it's crazy.
The stuff that I have seen, though, that were along the lines of what you just mentioned, in context, aren't so much that, oh, this just looks bad and being ignorant, which I'm sure there's a huge swath of that. Majority of what I've seen is, this looks bad for the follow-up to a game that came out in 2013. How is it not in a better spot than this? That's the way that of what I've seen. So not just that this looks bad. Well, yeah, it's in development footage, but like, it's been a decade more. It's like, why is there not something that in this Slack channel where the stuff got pulled that's better looking and more polished and finished off than this stuff that we have. That's the context in which I've heard it, which is a little more of a forgivable opinion, I guess, between the two, even though, I mean, I wouldn't comment on any of it. I mean, I'm not a game developer. I'm not going to sit there and say, I mean, everything, like to your point, anytime we have seen stuff like that, there's a lot of times where it's like things are, and how many times have we heard like Naughty Dog or somebody will be like, man, this game was like broken and up until the month it came out. You know, it's just like all the pieces just come at the last minute and get all put together kind of thing. So
that's right.
But have you been seeing specifically people just saying just it looks bad just in general? Because I just hadn't followed up enough on it to notice.
Yeah, it's just funny just watching, just how people spew on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just the comments they're saying, you're like, that's not even like that. What do you even like? Yes, that's a block, a gray block right there. Like that will probably be a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like the fact that anybody, and I saw some people upset that it was a girl, like that. It felt like you were running around as a girl and stuff like that. Yeah. And so you're like, I don't know. It just seems so early to judge. Like if you watch any behind the scenes stuff on like Avatar, you're like, at no point should you be like, oh, that looks trash. Be like, well, yeah, that's still just them walking around with dots on their face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's in production. I mean, come on.
To be honest with you, A, it's Twitter. B, it's GTA. So when the game the full final game comes out, the exact same comments are going to be out there. Oh, this looks trash.
You're right.
Oh, it's a girl. Who cares? Shut up.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Shut up. Absolutely. Don't play it then.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You just bought it? Oh, you pre-ordered it? That's weird.
Right.
Oh, you think it looks bad? Oh, you're right. I probably won't play it. I don't care what you think. Really. The fact that you think I care what you think, that's incredible, man. The ego
shows you're off.
That's more the travesty.
Yeah. I wish I had that confidence.
Same. Oh, my gosh.